Good morning. We are at Teton National Park, heading for a one-night stay up in Alaska Basin, and we'll head up over Static Peak Divide, and then tomorrow we'll come back down over the Death Canyon Shelf and down Death Canyon. Probably be about 12 miles today, 16 tomorrow. Got a little late start because yesterday snowed pretty good up in the mountains, and so it's around 8:30, quarter to 9, and sun is out. Give the snow a chance to melt a little bit before we get up there. We will see you up the trail. Exactly 1 mile in. I know that because we are at the Phelps Lake Overlook. Good morning, Mr. Black Bear. Mrs., I'm sure. So, first view of Upper Death Canyon. That's the shelf way down there. We'll be coming down this way. We'll be going up this way. The trail up the Static Peak and Static Peak to Divide is steep, but it's about the same slope the whole way, so it's reasonable. You set a steady pace. Try not to let your wife get too far out ahead of you. And grind it up. Well, we've reached some of the snow that came down yesterday afternoon. I don't know if you can tell or not, but we're getting rained on by the snow melt coming out of the trees. There's Static Peak up there. Still looks like it's a long ways up. We finally reached the pass. Looks down over the other side. Onward and upward. Well, we're almost to Static Divide. Right up there. Static Peak, however, is way up there. We decide we want to do that. Well, we're heading across the divide. Not sure if this will pick up on film, but it weaved into this rock, and it's kind of rusting. This whole area just looks like kind of inhospitable.
Very desolate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the pass we're going to get over there to Alaska Basin. Well, we found our camp in Alaska Basin, and we got a great view back up towards the pass. Semi-protected by some rocks here and some trees, and we're sitting on a nice little ledge with a great view. We're home. Little baby bear come running up, saw us turn around. There he goes, he's going right at those girls, he doesn't know it yet. Oh hey, we're here camp. There's a tent back there, Alaska Basin, and sitting here enjoying the view. Just had dinner. Something we repackaged like 3 years ago and finally ate, and it wasn't good, but we got through it. Just to explain a little bit about what happened today, we had planned on going up to Static Peak. We went up there, I think it was 2 years ago, on a day hike, and it's one of the best views in the park. But we ran into this French couple that was coming down the other side, and they said Alaska Basin's covered in snow, and so we were like, well, we don't want to camp in snow and if it melted mud. So we hiked over to that ridge, Hunt Pass, I guess, which is a mile and a half from Alaska Basin, to look down, and everything looked nice and rosy down here, so we kept going. But if we'd gone up the peak, it was already 9 miles to that one point to even look into Alaska Basin, and we figured, well, we'll turn around and go sleep in the condo. But we didn't have to. We come over here, enjoying the view, saw a bear. We watched some girl go to the bathroom down the trees. It's like a dream, man. It's perfect. Anyway, thought we need to explain a little bit.
No explanation necessary.
I thought it was necessary. Well, that is the end of our day here in Alaska Basin. The wind's calmed down. It's going to be a cold night, though. We will see you in the morning. Good morning. Beginning of day 2. Just broke camp. Leaving Alaska Basin. Sandy found a perfect campsite for us. It was away from people. This morning, as we're getting ready, we can kind of hear some people down the hill a ways, hanging out by the lakes. We're up by a nice stream with a good view. And it got down to freezing. We got just a slight of a frost, but it didn't get as cold as I thought it was going to get, considering how cold it was yesterday. Today looks beautiful. We will see you down the trail. This part of the trail is known as the sheep steps. Nice climb, but we got some shade. Early morning temperatures. Good time to do it. Hey, we made it to the Tetons.
Say anything about Teton?
Nope. It sounds too horrible. We made it to Death Canyon Shelf. This is looking back down Death Canyon. We went up right up there to Static Peak, and so this is upper Death Canyon. And the trick is we're standing on top of a bunch of cliffs right here, and we've got to walk several miles south, go down into Death Canyon, walk several miles to get just barely below us. So that's probably 5 miles away, but I could throw a rock to it right now.
Unless we just want to roll down.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough route. These prehistoric looking rocks right on the trail. We've been here a few times before. Of course, last time was dark. Don't remember them. Finally made it to the end of the shelf. Now we're going to head down into Death Canyon. Beautiful day, nice little breeze, nice big moose. Well, we're almost to the corner of Upper Death Canyon. There's the shelf up there we were looking down from, I guess about 3 hours ago. 6 miles ago. Hasn't been too much to report other than just walking through the trees. Cow moose here in the river, just above the cabin. Well, that cabin is where the trail junction is that went up Static Peak, so we've closed about a 24-mile loop, and now we are about 4 miles from trailhead. Go down this rocky lower Death Canyon section and we'll be done. Well, we're in our final mile now. Coming downhill in the shade. That mile section from the bottom of Death Canyon up to the Phelps Lake Overlook was brutal. 3 in the afternoon. That heat was beating down. We couldn't buy a breeze. But overall, the hike went really well. We missed Static Peak, which is too bad, but we've been there before. We'll be there again. But I would call this a successful overnighter. And I appreciate you guys watching our videos. And we will catch you on the next hike.